coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm gonna have something because I'm rich in personality, you know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts. Hey man, shout out everybody out there on Team Banky Pound, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. We out here, man. Pushing P, man. 33 years of prison stories. Let's get it. Let's go. And all y'all that was joking on me this morning. Anyway, man, let me drop this story on y'all, man, because as y'all already know, I got a lot on my plate and a lot I got to get done. So, the first thing that came to my mind this morning was to talk about, excuse me, the warden from Petersburg. You already know that's gunshots, man. Yes, they actually had a warden, and you know, if y'all been following, you know, my journey, these stories, man, y'all already know. I tell you, Petersburg got some of the craziest people that you ever gonna run across in life. I don't know what they got in the water down there. I don't know what they putting in the food down there. But Petersburg, man, is definitely off the chain, man, in every way possible. And Gangsta Slim is from Petersburg. You understand me? Creep is from Petersburg. A lot of the dudes that I did the stories from, man, they from Petersburg. And I told you, I ain't never run into nobody in the system from Petersburg that, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, ain't had that in them, man, you know. So it's a thing in Petersburg, man. And even right now to this day, Petersburg is dangerous, man. Like, I know Petersburg is in the top 1 or 2 most dangerous places, you know what I'm saying, in Virginia, man. So in real life, man, it ain't no joke down there in Petersburg, man. It ain't nowhere you want to go if you don't supposed to be there or you don't know nobody there. But they actually had a warden from Petersburg, and he actually fit the bill. He the same way, and I don't know, you know, he made it all the way up to warden. I heard his backstory, you know, this is in retrospect, that, you know, I think he was like the first black state trooper in the state of Virginia. The first black state trooper in the state of Virginia. So he kind of in the history books in here, Virginia, for a lot of little different things. But I ain't never see him coming up through the ranks in the system. By the time I ran across him, I was ever encounter him, he was already a warden. You understand? I just found out recently that he also was a warden on Mecklenburg before, but that was either, I think that was before my time, before I ever even got there, according to Derek S., right? Or either after I was gone. But I do remember my encounters with him, man, and I'm going to tell you, man, he is a character. He fit the bill of being a dude from Petersburg, man. He could be just as calm as I don't know what, and then the next thing you know, he just snap, and he just snap out, man, and he ain't had no zero cut card. It don't matter if you an officer, lieutenant, sergeant, inmate, convict, nurse, counselor. He gonna give it to you if he get in that mode, and I've seen him in that mode several times. You understand? And he go from hot to cold just like that. And the crazy part about it was, he actually a warden, but if you came on that compound and you seen him, he dressed like a pimp. I ain't lying to you. I'm talking about a real live pimp. He got the old oversized, and he a little dude. He got the oversized suits on, and the suits that he have on be like the craziest colors, man. I think back in the day they called them like zoot suits. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, the coat could be like an overcoat. He got them big coats on. He got them big old hard Stacey Adams on. He might have the hat with it all to the side with the feather stuck out. And I literally used to look at him and say, man, how they let him come to work like that? But he the warden, though. You know what I'm saying? But I guess he felt comfortable like that. He might have on a purple suit. Stripes all on him with the hat and the shoes, the purple shoes. He might come in the next day, that joint might be orange. Next day it might be green. The next day it might be plaid. You know, and I guess in his mind he really thought he was putting it on. You know what I'm saying? But He walking through there, man, hard shoes clacking. Hands in his pocket, looking around, seeing what he can see. You know, I think I told y'all a story one time when he came in our part. The part I was on one time, he came up in there. And we got this washroom right when you walk in. There's 2 showers right here. Then you got the booth right here, right? And you got the washroom right here where you really supposed to go to put water in the mop buckets to clean up and stuff like that. But dudes use that to wash their hands, wash their bowls, wash their, Tupperware or whatever when they finish eating this, that, and the third. And you out in the park, you can't get in there to wash your hands. A lot of dudes got whatever you call it, OCD. They go wash their hands all the time, right? It's a big bowl like type sink. You know what I'm saying? Big enough to fit a mop bucket in and fill water up, right? So on Greensville, we on Greensville at this time too, and a lot of other different institutions, which is crazy to me. They have water shortages sometimes. Like, what are y'all doing with this money that y'all getting from the state? They have water shortages sometimes, so they'll cut our water off. Literally, they'll cut your water off. You can't nobody run no water, take no shower, or nothing for about the next 4 hours, because we're in a water shortage. Man, what is? I'm telling you, sometimes prison be like a third world country. So we be in water shortages, right? So I guess their water bill be real high. And, if it's real high and they had to pay all that money, they can't embezzle as much as they used to. So he come walking up in there one day, right? So as he come walking up in there, here he come, hands all in his pocket. Walking in all slow, looking around. And you know when a warden or somebody's coming, because the alert gonna go off. Even the booth officer or the floor officer gonna tense up. The warden coming. They want you to be in order when the warden coming, because it's gonna reflect on them. Now, a lieutenant or sergeant or something coming, they ain't gonna say nothing. It be us, the inmates, the convicts, man, lieutenant coming through the side door, so dudes will tighten up. The regular COs don't be tripping over that, because they know them people normally ain't gonna scream on, unless it's somebody like McGinnis or Trent or, somebody like that. Other than that, everybody be like tensed up when the warden come. So he come through, especially him, because they know he got attitudes. So he come through. And he had his hands in his pocket. He look over. He see the white dude go over there to the washroom and get some water in his cup. And soon he leaves. Somebody else go over there washing something up. And he just looking. And he look in the booth. He look over there. And he was like, hey, what y'all doing going over there getting that water? And he was like, no, I just watched my cup. That ain't what that's for. That ain't for that. That ain't for that. That's for cleaning it up. That's why water bill so high up here. Don't nobody go over there. Don't go over there using that water no more. Don't go over there using that water no more. And he go over to the booth. He look up at the booth. Y'all be letting people go over there and use that water? And the person in the booth, you couldn't really hear what they were saying, but I guess they were trying to explain. No. Don't you let nobody go over there and use that water no more. That water ain't for that. And as he's saying that, I guess dudes not paying attention, because we so used to using it, everybody use it. Everybody gonna continue to use it. So somebody else started walking over there while he's saying that to the person in the booth, because I guess they're not understanding, because this is like crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is what we do all the time. This, you know what I'm saying? We can't get it in and out the cell like that. So somebody else was walking over there. He turned around and looked. He said, hey, did you just hear what I just said? Don't go over there and use that water no more, man. You want to go to jail? Huh? He said, man, I was just going. I don't care what you were doing. Get on. Go use it. Go use it. I wish you would try to go use it. Go use it. So, man, everybody in the joint looking over there, and it's like crazy. He just walked in the park. He ain't been in the park 5 minutes. He causing total chaos. You know what I'm saying? Then he turned his attention back to the booth. He screaming on the booth. If I heard you let somebody going over there use that water, if I ever come in here again and I see somebody use that water, you're going up off here. You hear me? You hear me? Don't let nobody use that water. He talking to the officer like that. So then the floor officer come in through the side. You know what I'm saying? Where you at? Why you ain't making your rounds? You be letting people use that water too? He said, huh? He said, huh? If you heard me. If you heard me, ain't no huh. Do y'all be letting people use that water? That's why our water bill so got high. He cussing and everything. That's why it's so got high. I mean, let nobody use that water over there. That water over there is supposed to be used for the mop bucket and to mop these floors. Other than that, you don't use that water over there. You don't have nobody going over there washing no dishes. They ain't going over there washing their hands. They ain't doing nothing. If I catch or hear y'all letting somebody go over there, all y'all going on the street. You hear me? Do you hear me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Man, Bats be crazy. Warden Bats and the nickname the convicts and everything had for him was Bats is Bat-ish crazy. And he definitely was. He definitely was. He Bat-ish crazy. You know what I'm saying? And he like that, man, and he'll try to instill fear in you. You know what I'm saying? And the joke ain't number probably about 5'6". You know what I'm saying? With big old suit on, make him look like he's 200, but he probably don't weigh no like 140 pounds. You dig? So dudes is laughing and stuff now. They tripping off him. He get mad about that. He get an attitude. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's so funny? What's so funny in here? You know? And then you had a couple of females in there, and I remember what's his name? Big Al. Big old Al, big old muscle. I mean, Al huge. So they had a couple of females in there too, and I think some of them was trainees. So one of them had like some weave or something going on. So and dudes was trying to, you know, sneak a little rap at her and talk to her or something. She was acting all funny. So somebody had said something about with all that horse hair in your head, and then I think Al started making horse noises, but Bats caught on to it. So Al over there like, and Bats caught on to it, and he talking to somebody. Then he'll show off for them women. Oh man, he'll show off for them women, and they say he was getting a whole lot of them too. Say he was getting a whole lot of them, but he the warden. You know what I'm saying? So he using his muscle. That's what they do up in there. They be fraternizing and it's most of up in there. So when Al did that, he looked. He said, "Who made that noise? Who made that noise?" So dude started laughing and everything. So Al was like, "What's up?" He said, "You made that noise?" He said, "Man, what I do? I ain't did nothing. I'm just, you know what I'm saying." He said, "Yeah. Well, make it again. Make it again. I bet I put you somewhere we don't nobody heard you make it. I bet you that. Make it again." He said, "Man, you can't tell me that. I just told you. I just told you. Don't tell me what I can't tell you. I just told you. Do it again. Do it again. Go ahead, do it again." So he embarrassing the man. He putting the man on the spot in front of all his peers, which is the rest of the convicts. So Al like, "Yeah, man, you got it. I know I got it. Yeah, you ain't got to tell me I got it. I know I got it. You don't went on up in here. I told you I put you somewhere where can't nobody hear you make no noise. Now try me." And he dead serious. What you gonna do? He the warden. He put you where he want to put you. If he say you going to jail, you going to jail right now. Not tomorrow, not in 5 minutes. You going to jail right now. They gonna do whatever he say. He said, "Go get him. Turn around. Put the cuffs on. Take him on up out of here." And I done seen him do that on the boulevard. I done seen him do it in the kitchen. I done seen him do it in the gym. He walk straight in and see anything he don't like, anything that he don't approve of. Hey, come here. I seen him walk in the gym one day. Dude was playing ball. He on the court, but he got some sweatpants. And like the knee gone, they got holes in them, you know, holes on the thigh. You know, they just old sweatpants, man. Dudes don't be throwing stuff away in prison. You know what I'm saying? That stuff costs money, man. We gonna wear it until the threads fall up out them joints. We gonna wear it till the threads fall up out them joints. What we doing over here with all them holes in sweatpants? Man, I said, "Man, these on sweatpants I got, man." You know what I'm saying? He's sweating and everything, playing ball. He said, wait, but they ain't good enough. That contraband right there, man. You go somewhere and take them off, man, and get on up out here and bring them back, man. And bring them back. Don't come back up in here with no gym where you got to get you more sweatpants. He said, "Man, I can't get no more sweatpants, man. I ain't got no money to get no sweatpants. You gonna buy me something? Well, I look like buying something. I ain't gonna buy you nothing. I ain't gonna buy you nothing. Then get on up out here with them on, or you want to go to jail. That's what you want to do?" He said, "Man, you can't try to make me buy all this. Hey, get him up out of here. Get him up out of here right now. Right now, get him up out of here. You don't argue with me. I tell you, don't wear him up in here. You don't wear him up in here." Man, people came, man, you gonna lock me up for what? I ain't do nothing. You did something. You run in your mouth. You running your mouth. You going back in the hole. That's where you going. That's where you going. You stay back there till you get some sweatpants money. That's what you do. Stay back there till you get some sweatpants money. Man, dudes was like, man, this joker tripping, man. This joker tripping. Then he started looking all around the gym. Dudes is starting to shrink, go over in the corners because dudes got old sweat shorts, old sweatpants. Everybody trying to hide their outfit because he up in there wilding, man. He see another dude, he got old. Hey, you two, come here. What you want to do? You want to go to jail? Or you want to go get about here with them shorts on? Yeah, them ain't no shorts. That ain't nothing but some junk. That's some junk. Get on out. You go to jail, and you better go over there and take them off, and you better bring them back and give them to the officer. If you don't have them back over here to the officer within 30 minutes, then get his name. Get his name. Get his name. If you don't have them back over here in 30 minutes, you're going to jail too. You hear me? Bring them right back over here. You're going to jail. And that's how he coming. Straight Petersburg. Straight Petersburg. Yo, that joker is he is off the chain, man. But once he got to the position that he got, who gonna check him? Who gonna check him, boo? Who gonna check him? You ain't gonna check him. He do the same thing with officers. Man. He walked in the kitchen one day, officer up in there, got his shirt untucked. His shirt ain't in his pants. Man, Best walk up in there, he got a smooth old walk too. He walked like a pimp. Got the feather in his hat and everything. He walked like a pimp. Come up in that joint. Hey, you, come here. Officer walk over that joint. Man, what wrong with your uniform? What do you mean, sir? No, ain't nothing. Ain't nothing. That's how you ain't know I was coming up in here, did you? Yeah, you ain't. No, you ain't know I was coming up in here, did you? Go ahead to the watchman office. Go to the watchman office. Get on about here. Hey, man, pull the radio out. Hey, send me somebody else to come over here to attend to this kitchen. Yeah, this bad. Send me somebody over here to attend to this kitchen. We got one coming to the watchman office. Keep him up in there until I get back up in there. Yeah, get on up. Get on about you. Yeah, send me somebody over here to the kitchen. Yeah, right now. Yeah, all right. Put it back on the side. That's how he coming. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. So when you see officers like him or wardens and stuff like him, they got that power, or a major something like that, man, that's how they do. When the officers, when the regular officers around and they come up, man, they tense up, man, they be scared as I don't know what. It goes back like I told you, like on Power 10. That's how they was with Captain Johnson. Man, they heard Captain Johnson coming up in there, they be up in the pod, sitting up in the chair. This is when we was on the phone. When you had the chairs, you could say they be sleeping. They sitting on the chair, watching the chair when they supposed to be patrolling the chair. Man, it could be all types of chaos noise going on. Somebody could be getting killed up here in the shower zone and everything. They, man, say Captain Johnson coming. Hey, Captain Johnson coming through. Man, they scared to death, and that's how they was with bats. When they know bats coming through, man, them COs, if they know bats getting ready to make a round, them COs will warn the pod. Hey, come on the loudspeaker. Hey, Warden bats getting ready to come through here. Y'all better tighten up, Warden bat. But see, they not just telling us to help us. They don't want you to get caught in there with no weed. They don't want you to get caught in there with no phone. They don't want you to get caught in there with no contraband. None of that when Best coming. Because Best not just going to punish the people who get caught. He gonna question who in that booth. He gonna question who on that floor. He gonna question why they ain't been seen it and he done came here and caught it off the bat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no pun intended. Off the bat. You did? They said Best came in the pod one time. As soon as he walked in the pod, he said, hey, open all, went to the booth. Open all these doors. Get all these doors open. Get up, what's going on? Open all these doors. Hey, everybody, go to your cell. Go to your cell right now. I know somebody here smoking. Somebody here smoking dope. That's, I smell dope soon as I walk through the door. Now, he old as Methuselah, right? He said dope. He talking about reefer. He talking about the reefers. He old as Methuselah. He said he's smoking dope. They smoking dope in here. You not gonna ask me, you not gonna tell me you don't smell dope, but I smell dope as soon as I walk through the door. I want this whole part shook down. I want it shook down right now. And where the floor ups? Get the floor ups, Where you been? He said, I was making a round on the other side. No, you need to be up in here. You don't smell that dope up in here? He said, sir, you smell dope up in here. You can't tell me you don't smell no dope up in here. I smell dope up in here. Y'all smell that dope. You can smell that dope all the way up in the bar. I smell the dope before I get in the part. I want this whole part shook down. And you better find all the dope up in here. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to put a couple of y'all on the street. Anywhere in the world y'all working in here every day, y'all don't smell that dope. I walk right through the door, I smell the dope. I smell it. The dope is in here. The dope is in here. That said the dope is in here and you better find it. So he put uncut pressure on him. So now these jokers is if you had some reefers in your cell, you better flush it. Because you can lay flat and believe they're going to tear up everything in your cell looking for something because they scared they're going to get put on the street for a couple of days without pay. Because Beth said, you better find it is in here because I smell it. I smells it. I smells it. I smell dope before I walk up in the park. You know, why are you telling me you working on this floor? You don't smell this dope all up in here. There's dope everywhere. So, man, that joker, man. But I gotta add it, though, man. He did help me one time. He did, man. I had the incident. I think I told y'all about it in the vision room. And I screamed on the lieutenant dude, right? And he was old scary dude, but he was trying to showboat in front of me, man, on my visit. And I ain't going for that. I ain't going for none of that. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. Them times you got to crash out. You got to sacrifice because you got to let them know, no, you're not going to be playing with me. And you're definitely not going to be playing with me in this vision room. You know what I'm saying? When people can come off the street and you can act how you want back here, but you're not going to try to embarrass me or belittle me in front of nobody that come to see me up off these streets, bro. I ain't going for none of that. So, anyway, y'all go back and watch that video. That's when I snapped on them. So they locked me up, you know what I'm saying? Which they going to do. But not only did they lock me up, they took my visits, right? And then they took my visits and they tried to suspend my visits permanent from that particular person, which at the time was my ex-wife. They tried to suspend my visits permanent. They terminated my visit. You can't have business with her no more because I had a history of different incidents with her, you know what I'm saying, pertaining to the visit room. Like I told y'all before, man, dude says I can get in the dude, you know what I'm saying, they're fighting a dude up in there, you know what I'm saying, I done cuss people out, you know what I'm saying, woo, just different little things. So they try to use that as an accumulation of this visit with this person is controversial, so it'd be better for them not to be able to visit you. Well, you had no right to do that because this is like my wife. You can't make nobody not see their immediate family. You can't do that, but that's what they try to do to me. So I was trying to, you know what I'm saying, fight the joint, doing all my little due diligence, my paperwork. Then at the time, my wife was, you know, hitting up the institution trying to get some resolution, trying, you know, calling Richmond, doing this, doing that, and we won't get nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? We won't get nothing but feedback like this is the decision that was made, blah blah blah, woo woo woo. You know what I'm saying? This joint was going on for months. I mean, literally months. My business was terminated with no you know, getting them back in sight, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, I think Betts was on the other side. He ended up coming on this side because it's 3 institutions in one on the compound. I think he ended up coming on the side that we was on, you know what I'm saying? So we reached out to him and explained the situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, they trying to take my business, man, permanent for this, that, and third. You know, what the incident was this. My wife called up there, talked to him, woo, woo, woo. Best gave the visit back ASAP. Best, man, they can't do that. You know, they take a visit for permanent? For what? For permanent? And that's your wife? Oh, no, they can't do it. Yeah, I'm going to reinstate your visit. You know what I'm saying? So, boom. So, shout out to Best. Shout out to Best. Shout out to Best, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, knowing what I know and knowing the politics in this, being that everybody else was turning it down, I think he did it just to show a power play. Like, man, I call shots. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I figured when I went to him at the end, like they trying to tell me I can't, you know what I'm saying? And everybody say, no, they can do that. And I'm telling you this, like my wife, so this is my immediate family, and they saying they still can do it. So I knew it was a power play on his ego that he was, oh, they can't tell me what to do. I said, you can have him. And sure enough, I got him. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Best, man. As we had almost exhausted, we was getting ready to get a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? To try to go at them because what they was doing was wrong for real, but they was able to get away with it because that's what they do. They handle you because they're in a position to handle you, and they will handle you. You know what I'm saying? If you allow them to. So yeah, but Best took care of that, man. Boom, stroke of a pen. Next weekend I was back up in there again, baby. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Best, man. But nevertheless, he is crazy, and he is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I get out. When I get out, I was in a barbershop one day and I was getting my hair cut. And I ran into a dude that grew up with Best. He grew up with him. I'm talking about literally right beside him. Hung out with him, all the brothers. He know everybody, know the whole family. Man, he told me so much stuff about Best. He said, man, that man been crazy. He said, man, that man been crazy all his life, man. You know what I'm saying? And he said, Best guy. Hey man, allegedly, he said, man, Best guy's both, man. He's the best guy both. Man, 8 to 12 baby mamas, man. Said Best still having babies, man. He said, he just had a baby like a year ago, and he in his 70s. You know what I'm saying? I say, what? He said, man, I promise you, he just had a baby a couple of months ago. You know what I'm saying? A year or something, he just had a baby. I said, man, go, yeah. So, you know, shout out to Best, man. But I know one thing, in that penitentiary, he ran everything with an iron fist, man. If you disagree with him or you even attempt to debate with him, you going to jail. If you sling a threat out there, you're going up off that compound. Yeah, ASAP. He'll get you up off there in 24 hours. Yeah, Best say, I put you somewhere where can't nobody hear from you. I know it ain't funny, but if you can see this little joker dressed like a pimp, talking, head jumping up on his head when he get angry, you see the little feather shaking in there. I put you somewhere where can't nobody see you. Nobody heard from you. So yeah, man, that's that Petersburg for you, man. So, you know, Petersburg just ain't had convicts and inmates, man. Petersburg had people in the administration too, man. Best made it to the top of the top, man. And you know, he ran it like he was a Petersburg guy, man. So that's what it is, man. But anyway, man, y'all talk to me in the comments. I talk back, man. Big love to y'all, man. TBP Nation, stand up, man. I got to go handle my business, man. I thugged this out for y'all, man. All this stuff is irritated right now. I thugged this out for y'all, man. So y'all make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe, man. Y'all be safe, be smart, make good decisions, man. And duck them hooks and duck the penitentiary, man. You never know, you might get in there, man. You might have a Warden. From Petersburg.
The banky special.
Yeah.
Pure deliciousness.
Pure deliciousness, man.
My name is Banky, man. Everybody calls me Banky. That's the name that I got from my grandmother when I was young. I'm coming out here after 30 years. Yeah, I ain't got nothing, but I'm going to have something because I'm rich in personality. You know, and I'm rich in love. My family love me, and that's really all that counts.